Good morning, everyone. This is Hall of Famer, Director Marlon Green, reminding you to stay positive in this world of negativity. Being positive still works and is contagious. Let me give you an example. FBI or former FBI Director Comey is a compulsive liar. One is because he leaked classified documents, which is illegal. But in this case, we have accepted because he's being judged for that very irresponsible act. We need to change the law because agencies like the CIA and the FBI have instructions in the law that they can lie. The person that they're interviewing can't lie. And so when Director Comey says that he was going to see the president for one thing and actually it was another, that's legal for them. However, they use that dishonorable advantage and entrap people into the justice system, and all they have to do is prove that President Trump lied, which they did not up to this point. And they could have pressed charges. I pressed charges this week on a whole bunch of people trying to steal my money, my benefits, messing with my Medicare and all this shit. I hammered some people last week and gonna hammer a lot more next week. And we need to get rid of this raggedy ass Willie Lynch philosophy, because all of these talk show hosts that are on these radios, they have not been wearing suits until they saw me. They have not been putting up their fingers. Well, this is a sorority finger for the Kappa girls or whatever it is. I don't know, but they go ee. No, I use it to count, and I'll put my point up, my finger, because I'm making a point, and then I might copy or count from the other fingers first in order not to confuse my audience. In other words, I'll be making a point like this, but then if I start counting, I'll start with my pinky finger, and then I'll count 2, 3, 4, up to the point that I make. You know what I'm saying? So y'all need to understand where they're getting this from and how it's applied properly. The scientific community knows who I am, and the galaxy knows who I am. The galaxy knows who I am because every time I make a video, they sync up in some form or fashion. When I made the video a couple of weeks ago, and I was learning from Gaia.com about the deep space program, the dark elements of our society, like the shadow governments and the deep state. They have been doing this shit for decades. Armstrong went to the moon and saw those bases there. But by him signing a 30-year deposition with the United States government, he could not reveal what he saw. Now, that is dishonorable because a lot of the technology and social advantages have been put on hold for over 30 years or more. The extraterrestrials are giving the Earth technology, and all of these secret agencies and these defense contractors have grouped together and have conspired to steal all of the ancient technology from all of the ancient cultures that have been in contact and made positive movements forward. NASA right now are looking for the lost civilizations that use the portal technology, such as Pumapunka in Central America. Now, you all can go about denying that there are other things out here in this solar system, galaxy, and universe that we do not understand but exist. We have terraforming going on in our solar system, and we don't know if our government is in on it or not, because they are doing things without our permission and without the government's permission. We need to get in space without our government, without our defense contractors. And if they're going to blame this shit on a lack of security, they need another fucking job, because the aliens have far better technology than we do, and they can destroy us at any time. Man is doing a favor for them. The Anunnaki DNA is banned. Although they look like us, they have toppled economies, and they have caused a lot of mismanagement issues. And it is they who are still taking our gold in South America, South Africa, and other places, because they have infused the humanoids, or the local human population, with their DNA, but they're trying to claim as rightful owners of this planet. We are the rightful owners of this planet. And if you don't like it, go somewhere else, because I'm not giving up my planet for a myth or for a popular delusion of the world's elite that drink blood. Can you all admit that the elite drinks blood? Queen Elizabeth drinks blood. Probably Bill Gates probably drinks blood too, because they're all in the clique together. And Oprah Winfrey is a fake philanthropist. All you all are inspired by her is her money. And Oprah knows that you don't give a fuck about her either. It's all about the money. Because I'm a Hall of Famer, and I'm 3 times as talented as anyone out there. They're steady borrowing my ideas, but they can't break no bread. They can't break no bread. I be sending people to the businesses like science seminars and food exhibits, all kinds of shit, photo galleries. But yet I'm the one that stays unemployed. You know why I'm unemployed? Because y'all hoes. That why. The American woman, and for the most part, is hoes. They'll destroy your relationship far faster than building one. And even though with the 5-to-1 ratio in women's favor, they still find a way to occupy 80% of the jobs, because these weak ass men just hire their husbands for some pussy. And they'll spend $2,000 on their husband or their hussy, and wouldn't give a guy $20 to get the fucking work. I know how y'all are. I know how insecure you all are. And no sororities and no fraternities are getting any reparations without my approval, because you destroyed at least 3 relationships with girls, and a cool guy that I was with that we was going to do photography. Y'all fucked that up. And if Dr. Claude Anderson and Boyce Watkins, Dr. Watkins, think that they're going to get reparations without me helping them, you spend $40 million and a lot of hours in administrative time. You haven't gotten anything done. Let me tell you what I've gotten done. Advocacy for medical marijuana in Louisiana across the board, and medical marijuana for veterans and epilepsy in Texas. They did not have this before I came. And Dr. Mackey was never pitched to the Louisiana Department of Education Board of Trustees and Management. I did that. And the frats and the sorority are furious. They tried to invite me to NASA, but I refused, because they treated me bad, and I deserve much better, and they can see that by me developing these film projects. I'm not friends with the Queen of England. I'm not friends with the Willie Lynch and Theresa May and all of this other shit, because your leadership style is outdated. Out with the old, in with the new. And besides, you all have been copying our spirituality, confusing our minority women, and use them to do your dirty work. Those days are over, because they are not going to get any power without us. And you can play like you're brave, but you women are not brave. You are not. Because if you can't bring the Queen of England in, and it's more of her, and you're the same kind of people, it's disgusting. So you all better respect me, because real recognize real, and I don't hang around fake people, okay? And former FBI Comey is way too inconsistent to have credibility talking about or testifying against President Donald Trump. So yes, if I was President Donald Trump, I will give testimony as a rebuttal to the false allegations. And signing off, this is Hall of Famer, director Marlon Green, who has all of these celebrities bouncing their ideas off of him. Denzel Washington, Steve Harvey, Ice Cube, you name it. Jeezy, all of these guys are borrowing my ideas. I'm going to start citing you niggas word for word, just like I said when Steve Kerr ignited the playoff wars. All y'all recognizing the fact now it's a playoff wars now, since Golden State is on the verge of taking back the championship. And all you ladies out there that stuck up and acting like bitches, I am not going to spoil you. And I'm the Hall of Famer. You should be serving me. But you're too busy glutting up every fucking thing to realize what's good. You know what I'm saying? And your resume can't fuck with mine, even though you get more opportunities and easier jobs. I'm in a class all by myself, baby, like Duke Ellington. And this is Hall of Famer, director Marlon Green, the hottest director of photography in the galaxy. And you know this. Even Elon Musk is bouncing ideas off of me. All he bounces off of you all is bullshit.